Good morning, party people. So, I just want to show you, right over here, that was the Gaga pit. Not so much anymore. It, it blew over. The big bad wolf huffed and puffed and blew the Gaga pit down. The other thing I wanted to tell you was, so if I know there's a chance that the power's going to go out, I'll do my best to prepare. Right now, the generator is not as accessible as I would like it to be, but when the power goes out here, we're on a well, so we don't have water when that happens. So something as simple as flushing a toilet can become a problem. So when it got windy yesterday, I came out here and just started filling up water buckets so that if the power did go out, we could come out, grab a water bucket, pour some in the tank of the toilet, and actually flush. Surprisingly, the power didn't go out yesterday. We kept power. I think I saw an article, something like 600,000 people in the Detroit area lost power, but we weren't one of them. So thankfully, we've got power. I'm going to go do milking. I will see you guys later. It was funny, last night, my wife and I are sitting in the front room there, and it was still really windy, and we look, and this little truck must have been over here, and the wind blew it down through here, and we're watching the front window, and all of a sudden the truck goes and it must have ended up right over there. Hey guys, so it's about 5 o'clock. Got Homestead Boy 2 with me, taking him to swim practice. Homestead Boy 1 is still not quite up to it. He wanted to go, but we're gonna hold him off until the next practice. But right before we left, right after we had dinner, the power went out. Actually, right before dinner. Anyway, power went out. We typically are one of the first ones to be without power, so I was kind of amazed when we made it through that whole windstorm and had power. But then to go through the whole windstorm with power and lose power now when it's perfectly calm and still and has been all day, I have a feeling that they probably had to turn it off so that they could work on it while they were fixing another area's power. So hopefully that's the case, and that within like the next hour the power comes back on. It's supposed to be pretty chilly tonight, so I don't think we're going to stay at home if the power's not on. We will probably head over to my in-laws, but we're going to wait until at least after milking time, because we got to be there until then anyway. So I'll let you know, but this reminds me I need to get the transfer switch installed for the generator, and I need to install the wood burning stove, which I have in the barn. Should get higher on the priority list, I suppose. So here are our two generators. That little green one over here I bought used, and it works okay. This one is basically brand new, hasn't been used at all. I just put it together. So you can see, or maybe you can't until I show you, that they're kind of stuck in here. Now, within probably half an hour, I could have it out of here, but I don't. So I don't have half an hour, and I think the easier solution is just to go over to my in-laws if we need to. So the long-term solution is I need to get a transfer switch put in so that I can have this generator plugged in so that I can run the whole house when it's necessary. Now this is something else we've got. It's just a battery pack. It's a 400 watt battery pack that it's got a 12 volt and a USB and a couple outlets. The battery level indicator I don't believe works anymore, but it'll run a couple lights. It's got a radio on it. It's got a little area light. I think we've run a couple fans off it in the summer before, so I'm going to take this inside so we can charge up some phones and things like that. Hey guys, so it is, I don't know, about 11:30. My wife and the 5 youngest kids have gone over to her parents' house to sleep there. Homestead Boy 1 and I stayed here. We got the generator out, ran that for a while, got the refrigerator in here, and then the refrigerator and freezer out in the barn running, so they should be good. I was trying to figure out a way to get the furnace to work so we could have some heat, but the idea that I had was just plugging it in, which if I'd thought through, it doesn't work. It's run straight into the panel. So I'm going to have to find a way tomorrow to see if I can get the furnace and the well pump to run. If I can find a way to get some power to those, then we'll be fine here. So in the meantime, we've just got some flashlights and batteries, and we're going to bundle up, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so I got a couple more extension cords. The electrician is supposed to be coming over in a little while. We still don't have power, obviously. I'm going to try to hack a cord, put another male end on it so I have male to male, see if I can get the furnace powered up so that we can get the temperature moved up in here, because as of right now it's down to 55, and if the electrician comes over and is able to get everything running, I don't want to have it to take 3 hours to get the heat up before my wife and kids can come back. So let's see if we can get to that. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear that faint whirring, but I was able to backfeed the furnace, so it had gotten down to I think 55 in here. It is now up to 58. I'm going to let the furnace run for a while, warm it up so that if we do get a transfer switch put in, which I'm hoping that we're going to be able to, that the furnace doesn't have to work real hard to get it back up there and it can just maintain. So that's the plan right now. The last thing that we need to get going is the well pump, and hopefully with the transfer switch that will be possible. So that's the plan. Hey guys, so as if we needed one more thing to do today with all of the electrical stuff, this morning after I milked Prudence, I noticed she and Bullseye mounting each other. And the first time I thought maybe they were playing, then Bullseye tried to mount her from behind, then she tried to mount him, which is a pretty strong indication that she's in heat. So I called our artificial inseminator. She came over this afternoon. She just actually left. And I was going to take some video of it, but this time around it went really fast. We probably, I don't know, I would say it took 5 minutes or less. From the time we went in the milking parlor and I got her bucket of feed in there until we were done, it was probably 5 minutes. So she just seemed more relaxed with it, and it went really well. So hopefully she gets pregnant and we have a little mini Jersey heifer. So I just want to give you guys an update on that as well. Hey guys, so it is 6 o'clock. The electrician had to come a little bit later because he had an emergency job to go to, but he left a little while ago and the house is hooked up. We are good to go. The water is good, because that was my next real concern, was getting water for the animals, but that is taken care of. So until the power is back on, we are good to go. I think the power company has now said that the power might be back on sometime this evening, but at least this way we're good. He will have to come back again to finalize the installation. He didn't have the plug to go into, so I'll do that later. Eventually he's gonna have to come back, but now we are good to go. So I'm picking up some dinner and taking Homestead Boy 1 to swim practice, and then I've got to milk the cow and then pick him back up, but hoping to get a nice warm shower and go to bed early. So I'm not sure when this video will be up, because I'm not sure I'm going to get around to editing it. So you guys will know when you see it.